And here we begin part 2, which consists of the vehicles. We have the core fighter, which is piloted by the various characters in the anime, and is part of the core block system where the core fighter would fold up, stored inside the torso of the Gundam, and that's basically the cockpit. The toy, however, cannot do that, but it, you have another vehicle for your forces, and it has pegs on the back so it interacts with the figure and vehicle in another way. The G Fighter was present throughout the Gundam TV series, and it was piloted by Slugger Law, and I think eventually Sailor Mass piloted it as well. Fun fact, in the movie trilogy it was replaced by the core booster, which that toy comes with either the Big Zom or the American release of the RX-78 version 2. Or in Japan it was I believe a magazine exclusive. Here there is a lot of panel detail. The guns can rotate like so, and they can both move up and down. We got the Earth Federation symbol tampographed on the front. The treads can actually roll back and forth, which I'm surprised they didn't allow the gun tank figure to do so. You got the thrusters on the back. On the bottom you have some screw holes, which they're on the bottom, so they're not very distracting. And that's the vehicle in a nutshell. The vehicles by themselves can't do much, but that's the wrong Gundam figure. But with the RX-78, this opens up a number of play options. So first, let's combine them all into the G armor. Actually, my mistake. The core fighter is not used for this. Only the G fighter and the RX-78. First, remove the treads. Then you open the body up. Remove the wings. Rotate them backwards so that the fins are facing downward. You just only have to worry about later. You take this landing gear that comes with it and plug it into this hole here. I warn you, it takes a little bit of work. A lot of work. Ha! There, you got the first half. And it bounces on its own. Weird. You then take the RX-78, you take both its shields, but you remove the handle, and put on the middle rectangular piece. Now you can either put the shields on both arms before or after you put it inside the G Fighter. I choose to do it after, it's easier. Next you put his legs together, fold the feet down, and then you slide the figure in feet first, and this peg here goes into his torso. It's a little bit tricky. There we go. The hands should go in here, and the beam sabers should not be falling off, because that will frustrate me. Beam sabers plug in easily, but they can easily be knocked out. Weird. Take the front part of the G Fighter. Remember those tabs I mentioned earlier? Those slots? These are where the tabs go. Go in there with a click. There we go. And to help it stay up, you take the tank treads. You want the one that's not within another rectangle. Let's go up front here. And then that one plugs in the back there. Place the shields on. And you have the first and largest configuration, the G armor. In the show, this configuration was basically used to transport the Gundam into battle. See, there's the top of it. Not very inconspicuous, but it works. Now I'll show you another combination. Remove the treads, yes, and the shields even. Remove the front of the G fighter. Ah! I broke it! No, wait. It went over it, sorry. We don't need to the Gundam does separate for this feature, but we're not going to get to the split part yet. Take the rear half and remove the landing gear and put the wings on the way they were supposed to. Turn the Gundam around and slide him in feet first again. And this peg goes into his rear. You can see, okay. And this is the Gundam Sky Formation. Basically, it just gives the Gundam a flight mode. And then you can basically give him his beam rifle. Call it good. Okay, final two formations coming right up, and these are the only two formations that you can actually make at the same time. Take the rear part, lie it down. Take the front part, remove the cannons, and then turn them around. Take the treads, put them underneath. Almost done. Nice, put the Gundam in half. I broke it. Joke's getting old. You insert it feet first with the front of the body facing up into the rear. There. Plug in so the tab goes inside. And then you take the core fighter, push it into the waist. You have the G Sky. Take the top half, put into the front part of the G fighter. Oh, that's why it's not going in. Bear with me for a second, please. Put the treads back on, put the shields on either arm, or on both arms, and you have the G Bull. And it's basically, you know, split attacks. So, there's the Gundam and G Fighter set in a nutshell. What do I think of it? Well, yes, there are better RX-78 figures out there, but none with as much playability as this. This is fun because you can interact with the vehicle. Heck, you get two vehicles with the figure. This might be a tad pricey to find on eBay, maybe 30 bucks for a brand new one, at least, maybe less. I haven't checked eBay in a while. Would I recommend it? Yes, if you're a completist, or you don't have a version of RX-78, or you just want a couple more cool vehicles, yes, definitely get this. Or spring for the version 2 or extended MSIA Gundams if you're not worried about the vehicles. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I will try and have another one out to you as soon as possible.